Hello and welcome. My name is Jesse. You know me as 88 Keys of J, and today we're going to talk about the STG-44 and Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, to my surprise, I thought the MP40 was going to dominate just like it did back in the day in World at War. To my surprise, the developers seem to have made the STG a much better weapon than the MP40. That doesn't mean I don't think the MP40 is better than the STG. I just personally believe that the MP40 finally has some competition. Now, going back in time, back in 2008 when World at War was released, in my opinion, I thought the best guns in World at War were the PPSH and the MP40. MP40, as you all know, and its many variations, the MP5, MP40, they've always been good. They've always been the best SMG in the game, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. However, back in the day in World at War, the STG was kind of meh. So I'm really glad that they decided to balance the game with more assault weapons in mind. The map pool definitely favors STG. There are some maps like the snow map. They brought back Dome, Castile, which is a pretty big map, and a lot of maps where assault rifles are just going to be outperforming the MP40. And I really think that with my build of the STG, you're going to be outranging a lot of people with the MP40. They're just not going to be able to touch you at all. So let's go ahead and talk about the STG. So with the STG, I do have the Rat-a-tat. In case you don't have it, we're still going to go over it anyway. So let's take a look at it. So for the STG, let's go with the muzzle. A lot of these are really great, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be using different ones. With the STG, I think being more accurate is much better than having a faster fire rate and sound suppression. I don't think sound suppression is really good. I never really thought having a suppressor was ever good, to be honest. So because I play on PC and I don't have aim assist like all the other controller players, I like to have a more accuracy focused build. So with the muzzle, I did go with the cord muzzle brake. You get +1 accuracy. All right, next with the underbarrel, I did choose the M1930 Strife angled foregrip. So this gives me +2 accuracy, +1 aiming stability, and +1 aim walking steadiness at the cost of -1 sprint to fire speed. You're not really going to be running and gunning with the STG, but it is possible. I've done it plenty of times. I actually just like to go in like if it's an MP40 because it just out damages the MP40 unless the person with the MP40 has an advantage over you or catches you off guard. STG is going to win most fights, especially if you're hitting headshots or upper body. Okay, so for the barrel at the moment, I do like the VDD 760mm. This makes it much more accurate and controllable. Once again, I am focusing more on an accurate build. I think accuracy at longer range is much better. It's going to help you beat out the MP40s and the other guns like the automatic and even sniper rifles, to be honest. So it gives you reduced scope sway and gun bob, and it gives you more damage range at the cost of, yet again, sprint to fire speed, aim walking movement speed, which has never really been important for assault rifles anyway, and you do lose hip fire accuracy. You're honestly never going to be firing at the hip with the STG anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So everyone's favorite optic, the slate reflector. I have played some games with and without the slate reflector. This is completely personal preference. If you like it, go ahead and use it. It is pretty good. I like to play with and without depending on how small the map is. Like if we're playing Dome, I like to take it off. Once again, that's your own personal preference. With the stock, I chose the VDD-27 Precision. This gives us +3 horizontal recoil control, which is always good in any gun, and it helps me aim down sight faster with +1 speed at the cost of -2 movement speed and -1 hip fire accuracy. Again, hip firing does not matter with the STG. Okay, so for the magazine, I did choose to go with the .30 Russian short 20 round magazines. I like this one compared to the 30 round one. It gives you +2 bullet velocity and range, +1 damage, +1 bullet penetration, and +1 quickness. Once again, I'm building this around being more accurate at range. I think it's probably the best way to build this gun. I'm sure you'll see many people who build this to be like an MP40, but honestly, I think this is just the way to go. You do lose -5 recoil control and accuracy, -2 fire rate, -1 movement speed, -1 aim down sight speed, but you know, could be worse. You know, you could sacrifice your damage and bullet penetration, which I don't want to do if you go with the 7.62 Gorenko. Okay, so everyone's going to have an opinion on the rear grip. I like the stippled grip because it gives you +2 recoil control and +1 initial accuracy and recoil. Especially if you're going to be flicking onto people, or if you're not, you know, someone's going to catch you off guard and you have to move on to them quickly. Having less recoil is just going to be better all around. You're going to get more shots off on them anyway. You know, I've seen a lot of people use leather grip, which helps you aim down sight. Aiming down sight, sure, it's great. Accuracy is much better. Same thing with the fabric grip. You do get the +1 aim down sight speed, sprint to fire. Those are all really good things, but I don't really want to lose much, and I don't lose anything with the stippled grip, so we go with that instead. Now, back in the day, FMJ rounds used to actually do more damage, but in here it does +1 bullet penetration. I went with the FMJ rounds. Some people use subsonic, so they're not seen on the enemy map. Some people use frangible. Helps slow enemy healing. If you shoot them at the legs, you're going to make them slower. You don't want to shoot their legs anyway. I mean, you're better than that. Aim like a big boy, shoot for the neck and head. Go with the FMJ. Okay, so in my opinion, proficiency really doesn't matter. However, vital is really nice from what I've seen. It gives you a bigger distance for your critical hit. So if you're aiming at your neck, especially when the enemy crouches, you're going to be hitting headshots anyway. But if they don't crouch and they don't compensate for that or try to dodge it, you're going to be doing much more crit damage. So this is always good. Kit, I personally don't like using melee. I probably should start using melee, but I find that I rarely need to use melee anyway, so I don't have any of these equipped. Eventually, when I get the fully loaded, I'll probably use fully loaded for the kit, so you can start off with max stamina. All right, so that's my STG build. Now, remember, this focuses more on damage at range and accuracy.
A little bit more energized today.
Team deathmatch. Take out all enemies. Hope you're ready for a real fight. Lead down. Hold on to it. They're driving us back.
Right there, bro. Whoever the. Oh,
New intel. Ready for report.
I don't even play this mod. What?
Supply box ready. Got the supplies. Let me share what I know.
Marking hostile location. Care package stocked and ready. Recon airborne. Glide bomb ready for target.
that guy. Thank you.
Xbox down.
Can you wait?
It's alright. Good.
That's it for the intel.
You're a nutter butter.
Bro, there's a third. Alright, everyone's camping right now.
Are you there?
Away. We're in the lead.
I have what we need.
Marking hostile location.
There's no way. Warning, something warning.
Friendly line.
I actually killed somebody.
New intel. Ready for report.
Yeah, don't peek me twice, dude.
Hostile recon here. Spies in the sky.
Way, dude, you fucking big.
Recon alert. We got eyes.
He's using a fucking knife.
I mean, you're not good at the game. You're sure about Stop saying slumber like you're cool. You're
Run inbound.
go to that night. Go to that slumber. What is that? That's what's talking about.
Line bomber assist. Coming in.
Wife. The reason why she left me is all penal cancer. I'll tell you all about what you need to know. This is a documentary told by teachers from you know.
Got the supplies. Domination.
Enemy care package inbound.
Nobody?
Gain the momentum.
Are you kidding me? That should have killed him.
What the frick? He just died. Like, whatever. He was at the back.
Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Like, that's what penal cancers basically were like
What the
your
fucking
balls, like your testicles become monsters and they just suck up all the sperm in your whole entire intestine bust. It's a droopy glove that you use for an app.
Be proud today, lads. Go get some chow.
Well,
Oh, there would have been two of y'all. Wow, it's the same people.
Grenade. One swoop.
Fair, that's fair.
You intel.
oh, I missed. I'm dead.
Not doing my ancestors proud right now.
Friendly, sending a glide bomb.
But we still won. Nice.
Bitches.
Nice. Nice, dude.
Vietnam.
You guys are awesome.
Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game, good game. Good game.
Hey, good game. I beat my wife.
That was a good game for me.
Yo, that's beautiful.
Well, thank you there.
Woo! I didn't make the cut, man. What the fuck?
Ain't that some good? No, I didn't do good at all.
I went 26 and 3 and they gave me this dumbass card.
Yo, nice. 3.75, that's not too bad, right?
Damn!
Nice, 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 nice.